Well, chica, this is the final look. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and my straw is on the way.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
Hola chicos, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a pink gold makeup look. It's kind of like a cut crease, but not really. I'm gonna try to do it a lot easier for las chicas, for the women that don't play with a lot of makeup but want to get to the habit and actually trying it out and whatnot. So hopefully this works out, and let's just go. So as you can see, I already did my eyebrows just because they take so long. But all I do is use, sometimes I use my Anastasia pomade. Sorry, totally forgot. Or sometimes I use my NYX pencil. See, my NYX pencil. I switch it around sometimes, so it just depends on when you're in the mood. We actually need to prime. So I usually go with a serum first. It's a hydrating one just because my skin is really dry. So when I put it on, and actually this has been helping me so much, so much. Anyway, so next we'll be going with the Tatcha with this one, my primer. And oh my god, there hasn't been a primer, and I'm not that type of girl that needs to have a primer, but it just felt great to actually find this one because it has helped me. There's no primer that has helped me. I actually told my husband there is no primer that I can find that has helped me, because it starts cracking, and all we're gonna be doing is just put it all over your face, paint your face with it. We'll be going with the eyeshadow. For this one, I'm gonna be using two of the palettes, which is the James Charles one and I believe the Rivera. Yeah, we'll be using the James Charles palette and the Rivera. Man, I cannot speak today. I'm gonna be using this one for my eyelids, the Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics, and I am just going to put a little bit on my lid, and I do it once at a time just because it does dry fast. So I try to do that one and then just blend it out. And let me just tell you guys that with the James Charles palette, I would use a concealer or a eye primer or anything that works for you. Concealer works for me perfectly fine. So after that, we are just going to set it with Wet n Wild Photo Focus. You don't have to do this. I do it personally, again, because of the colors of just staying on there. Now I'm just gonna grab one like this and just tap it on there. Just go like that. Next, again, you don't need a lot. You literally need like a little dot. Blend it out. If you have like a round one, if you have a sponge, you can do that, just so you can blend it out. So how we're gonna start is with the James Charles palette, and because it's a pink and gold look, we are going to start with, it's so huge, but we're gonna start with this one, just so we can do our transition first, and then we're gonna start packing it up, just because I have noticed that if we pack it on, it just comes messier. If, like I said, if you are barely working with makeup, if you want to get into the habit of working with makeup, then I suggest that A lot of women that do makeup, they do start with the bright color and then put this one they have and then blend it out again. If you're not into that, I guess, level, then it's just gonna become harder. So I'm gonna try to do it step by step. And we are just going to pack it right on our crease. And just blend, blend, blend. It works out if you hold the brush at the end. If you hold it in, you're not letting it move or do its own thing. You're actually doing it so hard. Like, you know, when you write, you're actually working it. If you do this, you're actually let it be, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but it just works out. I promise you guys. Because the line is not as harsh. It is just packing it on there and blending it out. And remember to always, always, always get rid of the excess, because you don't want to just pack it up and throw it on there. And it just makes it a lot difficult. I have realized that it is crazy that I'm almost 30 weeks, guys. O sea, chicos, ¿cómo? And then we're gonna go with this darker pink. Again, tap it on there, excess, and just start dabbing, and then you're gonna blend it in. I like to use another one just because if it gets too harsh on the line, you can blend it with your very, very soft pink. But yeah, this pregnancy has been like awesome, guys. Like, no morning sickness. I did start getting migraines. I've never gotten a migraine, and I did start getting those in my early pregnancy, but thank God now it's just been and we are just going to blend it. Recuerden, chicas, que blending is the whole thing. It is the main point. And then you're just going to blend. Remember, dab it in there and then blend. Blend, blend, blend. See, you can see how you have to build it up, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to tap it in there one more time and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more just because it's too soft and I really want it to pop. So I'm gonna dab it one more time, and I actually went to the Riviera one, and I went with Bahamas with the pink one, just because I feel like it's gonna be a little darker. And don't worry about the fallout. That's why I left my foundation at the end, just because we can clean it out and then we can start our face. Remember, blend, 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 blend. I know you're gonna be like, oh my God. There's a saying in Spanish, it says, la belleza cuesta, entonces no hay que quejarnos. Beauty hurts, so don't complain. And I'm gonna go back to the James Charles palette and use that light pink, that way we can get those edges good and blended. So after that, I'm gonna use again my Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics, and then we're gonna use a very tiny, not tiny but a medium one. And if it's better to be flat, okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit on in my hand, tap it, and that's where you're gonna cut it. Okay, you're gonna cut it right here in the middle, and Voila. We are gonna go with that. I'm ready. No, just kidding. We're gonna go with our Vera palette. And we're gonna go with Inheritance. The gold one, right? Ooh. Right here. That one. Little sponges like that. I think it grabs better instead of using like my hand or my finger. My hand. And we are just gonna tap it on the middle. And what we're gonna do is grab that pink one and we are going to blend those hard edges. And then I'm just going to grab a little tiny one. Así de chiquitito. Y nomás alrededor. Donde se ve muy fuerte el rosita, where the pink. Okay, where the pink is too harsh, just blend it out there. So we're done with that. Today I'm actually gonna be using the Maybelline Super Stay. I forgot. So we're gonna be using it today. I actually like using a brush first and then go in with a sponge. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild highlight powder. It's not new. It's been out for a while. I'm going to use the Morphe M451. We're gonna be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Luego, and then you just put it on here and blend. Blend. And we're gonna use the Tarte, and I believe this one's Festy. So after that, we are going back with our eyes with the one I remember I used to blend out the edges. We are just gonna go with that one. Go with the Rivera one with Bahamas and go underneath our eyes. Again, spray it. It's a setting spray. Yeah, setting spray. We're gonna grab a little bit, tap it, and put it inside our inner corner. And that is going to make it pop. See? Again, spray it, grab a little bit. It's a loose one, so it's really messy. So be careful. And we are going to inner corner again. Mascara. Now for lips, we are gonna go super clear just because we have so much going on the eyes. It can be something like that, or something more peachy, or something pink. Blend it out at the end. And we have something like this. Well, chica, this is the final look. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Again, there's no right or wrong way to actually do makeup. Some of you might be comfortable with this, some of you might not. Again, I'm not comfortable with setting my under eyes, but that's okay. You do you, chica. But thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comment down below, tap that bell, subscribe, you know, do all that jam over there. But hopefully see you guys next time. Muchos besos.